Crime Time with DutyRon. Guys, I'm a retired NYPD detective with 20 plus years in law enforcement. If you like all things true crime from a police perspective, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll get all things DutyRon when I go live. Guys, I didn't have any plans to go live tonight, but hold on. Due to the fact of the report that came out from Bayan Wang, 23 ABC in Bakersfield, I wanted to come live and talk to you guys about the potentials for what he spoke about. I received a dozen inquiries, and then it led to several dozen. I lost track after 75 messages. So there was just so many messages coming in about the report. And you know what? I tip my cap to Bayan Wang for staying on the story, getting valid information. And if he's reported and put it out, then I feel that it's pretty good information. So let's talk about it quick. I'm on the mobile. I'm not on my, I'm not in the studio. I'm on the mobile, so I'm going to bring this to you quickly. Hello, retired Sergeant Melinda, Joey Brooklyn, Tehachapi's in the house. Good to see you. Hello, Vero Whispers. Thank you for joining. Hello, EMT. Late night alerts. Yes. Let me know where you're chiming in from, your city and state, and then we'll get right into the information that was put out. Again, this is all preliminary, and I don't have a lot of facts. I don't have a lot of stuff to back it up. I'm just going based on what he reported, and I'm going to give you what the potentials could be. Thank you, 411, now for the super love. I appreciate it. Will, thank you for joining, and everyone should go and check out his channel. All right, hello from Kelowna, British Columbia. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. California. Everybody's piling on in. Denver, Colorado, Pennsylvania. Joey Brooklyn's from Brooklyn, as we all know. Ontario, Canada. Seattle, Washington. Hello, hello. Thank you to the mods, the replay viewers, and everybody. All right, let's jump into it fast. I'm just going to read it right off my device here, and I know all of you have read it. Just in, this was 3 or 4 hours ago, Bayan Wang, 23 ABC. While multiple people have voluntarily cooperated with authorities in the missing California City Boys case, the Bakersfield Police Department confirmed Wednesday that investigators have had to detain several people who were not willfully cooperating with the investigation. The 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Orrin West were reported missing December 21st, 2020 in California City by their adoptive parents. Now let's go over that quickly. We already know from John Walker, early on he said that Jacqueline and Trezell were cooperating with them. Now that doesn't mean that they are continually cooperating with them once they lawyered up. We don't know. The folks, it says several people had to be, who were not willfully cooperating, had to be detained. Now, I will tell you this. I spoke to Bill Ryan from Ryan Investigates, and I'm going to have him come on tomorrow night to do a little bit of a deep dive into this. So Bill Ryan from Ryan Investigative Group will be on with me tomorrow night. I spoke to a couple of other guys, Phil Grimaldi, who we had on, first grade detectives. Both of these guys are first graders and know their stuff. In New York State, it's unlawful to detain someone without probable cause that you're going to be placing them under arrest. In other words, in New York State, if you tell someone you're not free to leave, that means they're under arrest. So detaining in California could have a different meaning. It does not necessarily mean that you're under arrest. They said that they detained several people. This is coming from 23 ABC Bayan Wang, who said, by the way, Ryan Investigative Group, I know he will love this Bomb Squad shirt because he worked in the Bomb Squad. So I'm wearing this. I pulled this out of the vault, my Bomb Squad polo. It's a little snug on me, but I have my Bomb Squad polo on. I figured Billy Ryan would get a rise out of wearing this shirt, so I wanted to wear it for the occasion. Just because they said, listen, detaining and arrest are two different things. Let me just be clear. At this point, if Bakersfield Police Department had suspects in custody and under arrest, they would put that information out. So at this time, it is not a, it does not mean that anybody is under arrest. So for those of you who are out there on Fakebook, and I say Fakebook, Fakebook, I saw many falsehoods on Fakebook talking about people who were arrested. If they detain several people, it could be a variety of different things. Let's just use an example. If they wanted to search someone's car and the person said, you can't search my car, well, they could certainly hold that person there while they get a search warrant, and that's called detaining somebody. So they could have somebody detained to search a vehicle. This is just, I'm giving you examples. This doesn't mean that it happened. Or they could be at someone's home or an apartment, and they say, we want to come in and look around, and the person says, you can't come in and look around. Then they keep the area secure, nobody comes in or leaves, and they get a search warrant from a judge, and they come back. That would be detaining someone. Someone's not free to leave. So the rules of engagement vary from state to state. Here in New York, you basically, you can't detain somebody unless you have real strong suspicion that they committed a crime. But what I could say to you is this, by the wording, now Bayan Wang didn't just pull this out of a hat. This is what was told to him. It says verified information. While multiple people have voluntarily cooperated, authorities confirm. So this is Bayan Wang, who I trust. He's a great news reporter, and he's not going to put out information that is invalid. But the definition or what they did to detain several people, now several is more than one or two. Several means 3 or 4 or more. It could be a wide variety of different things that I just described, or it could be something even more. It could have been someone that came into the squad room to be questioned, and then the questions led to something that would have brought them to perhaps detaining them, and then they could have verified what they detained them for that made them suspicious to detectives, and they could have released them. Plenty of folks who I have detained have been cut loose and not arrested. Some of the folks that I've detained have become arrested. But, you know, again, it's a fine line that you walk with detaining somebody. And somebody could turn around to the investigation and say, well, am I under arrest? And if they say no, then the person's free to go. So nobody was arrested. I want to make that clear. If there was an arrest in this case, the wording and the reporting from Bayan Wang would not be what he put out there. But it's great information. He's keeping us up to date on what's going on. Bakersfield Public Information Officer, probably Sergeant Pear or somebody along that lines has given him that information. This is good. When I spoke to Bill Ryan, retired NYPD first grade detective, and Phil Grimaldi, another grade detective, worked in the squad, homicide, missing persons, bomb squad. These guys have done all kinds of investigations. Nobody has been arrested. No arrests have been made. Let me just be clear about that for the replay viewers. Nobody has been arrested. The wording on this says several people have been detained. That means they could have been detained in the past and released. They could have been detained today. They could have been detained last Tuesday, a month ago. None of it is clear. And they do that for a reason, because they have to keep stuff close to the vest. They can't give you guys, they can't give the public all of the cards. They can't expose all of their cards. But I will do an in-depth live stream, tomorrow night, covering the detained and the definition of detained, and then the definition of an arrest. Here, it clearly states that nobody was arrested. So I can't overemphasize the importance of not spreading misinformation. I want to get all of the facts. I want to get more information before we could speak any further. So you can be detained for questioning, but you can't be held there once you say, I want to leave. If you want to leave and you say that, and you get a lawyer or want to obtain a lawyer, all the questioning stops immediately. So that's a fact. Somebody detained is not somebody under arrest. So again, you guys can talk about it all you want, but at the end of the day, again, like I said, folks, this is information that was reported by 23 ABC. It's caused an uproar on Facebook and on the internet, but at the end of it all, folks, there is nobody under arrest at this time, as we know. I mean, if they have somebody in custody and an arrest is forthcoming, that's a whole nother word. That's a whole nother situation. But we don't know based on this paragraph here. We don't know based on that paragraph. Again, like I said, there is nobody under arrest at this time. And I think it's important that we don't spread misinformation. I think it's important that we stick to what is in front of us. And what's in front of us is vague information that is just saying several people have been detained, either in the past or currently. Might have happened today, might have been in the past. I'm sure in the days that follow, there will be follow-ups that maybe will make it clearer. But again, at this time, I say it's important that you support your local police. If you have any information pertaining to this case, there's a $125,000 reward on the table. I feel that that's a substantial amount of money. If you know something, call the 800 number, call the anonymous tip line, and get the information out there. Get it to the police, get it to the investigators, and do the right thing. Come forward. Our Bakersfield digital billboard, as Jennifer Nobles is here in the chat, it's going to go live tonight, California time, after midnight. So our digital billboard will be live tonight in Bakersfield. Kudos to all the people who donated small, medium, and large donations. They all had a part to do in it, so thank you for that. Again, watch the replay if you are unclear about what has happened. You will hear me tell you in no uncertain terms that nobody is under arrest at this time. So again, I'll repeat it. Nobody is under arrest at this time that is known to the public, okay? The report states that several people have been detained. It doesn't say if it's in the past, present, or what the case may be. Anybody that's reporting or saying that people have been arrested is a part of just misinformation, okay? This is a good sign that Bakersfield is being aggressive and is doing their due diligence. They are covering and working this case. So this is a good thing. Don't turn it into a bad thing. This is a good thing. This is activity that you want to see in a case like this. This is information that's being put out to us that we wouldn't know about if Bayan Wang didn't go and do his job and go and check in with the public information officer in Bakersfield. So this is our news media working to keep us in the loop. So you guys should go over to Bayan Wang's Facebook page and say, thank you for keeping us updated. You know, again, there's no reason to jump to conclusions when and if there is an arrest, and I hope that that is forthcoming. I'm hoping that Bayan Wang can report to us in the hours or days following today that there is an arrest or more information in this case. That's what we want. We want to get closure for the biological family, for all families that are involved. So at the end of the day, this is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. Let's keep it real. Let's not make it and draw conclusions. Let's not say that there is an arrest when, in fact, if you read this article, it says in no uncertain terms that people have been detained. It doesn't say that anyone has been arrested. All right. I'll get into it with 2 retired detectives possibly tomorrow. 1 or 2 of us will deliver a live stream to you guys where we can speak pretty straightforward about detaining and arresting somebody and how that works. And then we'll go from there. But I hope this clears up any misconceptions or misinformation. Let me say hello quickly to some folks and then we'll wrap it up. Hello to Carol Loving Alaska. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you to Ryan Investigative Group for getting on the phone with me and talking. Jennifer, thank you so much. Nobles for being in here. Appreciate you. It's way past my bedtime. I am going to be hurting tomorrow. Joey Brooklyn, great to see you. Hello, Minibot. Thank you for joining. Meredith, thank you. 411. Thank you, Will, for being in here. Appreciate you. I had a good time in your live stream on Sunday night. Thank you for that. Yes. Saying hello to D Sunshine. Good to see you. Hi, good vibes. L Canton, great to see you. Thank you. Leah Vogel, thank you for being here. Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you're coming in late, watch the replay. Watch the replay. Lydia, thank you so much for being in here. Judy, good to see you. Thank you. Retired Sergeant Melinda. Mimi, J2. Wendy, thanks for joining. Candy. Okay. All right. I think we get it. I think we got it all, guys. Again, look for my video tomorrow night around 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 p.m. So it gives my California folks some time to get home and get settled. Mary, good to see you. Hello, Katie. Good to see you. Soul for Music. Stacy, great to see you. Thank you. Paula, good night. Linda Cormier from Canada. Love you. Love that you're here. Princess Michelle, thank you for being a channel member. Say hello to your better half for me. All right, kids, I'm going to go. Oh, M. Keegan checking in from Mission Viejo. Good to see you. Hi, Heather77. Thank you for joining. Kimberly, good to see you. Thanks, Kimberly. Yes, I got to get to bed. I gotta get this thing shut down and get some rest. All right, guys. Leave me some comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the this developing information. Again, no arrests at this time. Persons being detained are a different thing than persons being arrested. So just so we have that clear, all right? Much love and respect from my house to yours, and I'm glad that each and every one of you joined me here tonight. I'll talk to you on the next one. Love and respect. God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. And God bless each and every one of you here in the chat, all victims of crime throughout the world. Hearts, prayers go out to you guys. Thank you, Mike from Profiling Evil. I appreciate you checking in. Much love and respect from my house to yours. Good night from New York City. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, guys.